welcome back to my channel. I just got home from work and I thought of redoing my nails because I took them off yesterday because they were chipping. Just thought I'd join you guys in with me doing some nails, and you can just see how I do my nails. I do use Q-Tex. I was against it a few years ago as it continues to chip and it continues to crack, but I've noticed that for me it lasts about a week, so it gives me an excuse every week to do my nails and to do a different design and set. Also, it became a bit pricey to do my nails as I'm studying and paying for my own studies, so I had to pick the cheaper way out of life. I am now using Q-Tex only, and I've kind of started to learn how to live with it and make the most of it. I can also buy colors weekly because the colors are really, really cheap. The other day I went to the store and it was 10 Rand for a new nail polish, which is amazing. And also the other day I went to another shop and they were 30 Rand each, 50 Rand each. So that's a lot cheaper than going to do a whole set for about 380 Rand, which is actually a cheap price. So let's get started. I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing my nails tonight. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're going to get started on doing them nails. So I've got a whole box here of colors. Let me just get that up there. A whole box of colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to do my bottom coat. Let me just show you guys here what that looks like. Sorry, the lighting is just a bit bad. So the nail polish that I'm using, it is a top coat, but I use it for the bottom coat as well, and it works perfectly fine. It's Sinful colors. As you can see there, top coat says step 2. Right? Just going to get that open. What I do is I always do a bottom coat because sometimes the nail polish can stain your natural nail. If you do a red, you don't really want your nail to stain red. So I always just protect the nail and I do the clear first underneath because it prevents it from actually staining. It's not guaranteed that it won't stain, but I just find that it prevents it from staining. And I'm doing this first so that it can start drying while we pick our colors, because I did my nails the other day and spent about 15 minutes picking a color and then realized that I have to do my clear and then had to do my clear and then just hang around while it dries. What I'm going to do is just be careful though. I'm just going to be careful when I do pick my colors that I don't smudge the clear. So just be careful of that. If you do the clear before picking colors, just do be careful. You don't want to have it that you smudge the base coat. Because if the foundation isn't right, then the rest of the nails are going to look a bit wonky. So now that that's all done, I'm going to move on and pick some colors. So what I like to do is I like to always think about the colors as color coding. So I will think about, alright, do I feel like a blue? Do I feel like purples? Do I feel like pinks? Do I feel like greens? And that just helps me just organize, because then I can look, okay, dark blue, light blue, navy blue. It just helps me organize everything a little bit better. So I'm very excited. The other day I went to the shop and saw that there were some nail polishes on sale. All of these. They are nice, they are cool glitters. And I need a lot of glitters because I'm running out of glitters. Apologies for that noise if you can hear it. It is just the garbage truck. Alright. And they were all 10 Rand each. So it was 60 bucks for the set of 6. Which I think was such a bargain. And I'm so excited to try them out. I've used this one so far. And it was brilliant. It stays on nicely. I absolutely loved it. I will be doing a review on them. I just would like to test them out before giving my comments and feedback on that when OCD strikes. Alright, And now I gotta think, do I feel like blues? Do I feel like purples? So I had purple on before. I'm thinking of maybe not doing purple. Okay, I'm just gonna move these to the side. What I'm thinking of is doing blues because I haven't had blue in a very long time. I'm just gonna grab all my blue type ones. That's green. Okay. It would seem that I need to broaden my horizon when it comes to blues. Alright, so it would seem that these are the only blues that I have, which is just wonderful. Alright, and what I like to do, so I'm gonna grab these two glitter blues because I'm doing blue, and I like it to color code. I will, let's say for example, pick this one and I'll see, alright, do these match? And if they do, then I'll go with it, and if they don't, then no. I always like to as well just break it, so I don't like to just have one color. I like to break it with a bit of a glitter one. I always just think that's nice and fun. Alright, so let's go funky today. I have chosen my colors and we're going a little bit funky. I've decided. You guys can all join in on my funkiness. So I've decided to use these three. Right, this one's a bit of a navy blue. It's a nice dark navy blue. It is from Mark, alright, and it's a gel. I've used it before. It is brilliant. Then I've used this one as well. It's also Sinful Colors. Just trying to get the light there. Alright, so this one is also Sinful Colors. And I don't know if you can see, but it's got a little bit of a glitter to it. I'm just going to twirl that around a little bit. It's got a little bit of a glitter to it as well, which is pretty cool. And then I'm going to use this one, which I haven't used yet. The brand name is Favour Beauty. So I'm also going to use this one. And as you can see, it's not just blue. It's got some whites in it and some silver. So it's a little bit versatile in that sense. What I have learned is with the glitter ones, always check beforehand the consistency. Because the other day I started painting and it was very thin. It was a clear with a few bits of glitter, and basically it proved that I had to use a base color too, otherwise it wouldn't come out as great as I'm hoping. It's not too bad. You can see that it's not completely see-through. It has a bit of a base coat as well. I think I'm going to use it just as is. I'm not going to do a color underneath. Alright, so let's get started. Another tip that I like to do is, so for example, if I am doing this one as the different one, what I will do is I'll use this one on all of these fingers and skip the ring finger, and then I'll go and take the different one and do it. So I like to complete one color, complete the whole color, close it, and then start on with the new one, complete it, close it, move it on. Just a nice little tip. So what I'm thinking of doing, of using this one over there, using this one over here, and using this one for the in-betweeners. Okay, just to give you guys a bit of an idea as to what I'm doing. So I'm going to start with the odd ones. Wow, this color is beautiful. This application is absolutely stunning. I can already see that I'm going to need to do a second coat, but that is perfect. I love it. Alright, this is personal preference, but for me, I don't do cleanup as I go. I find it easier to let all the nails dry, and then in the shower it generally peels off, or throughout the day I'll just peel off on the sides. I'll be very, very careful when I do it. I just find it better and easier just to take it off afterwards. Alright, with the glitter, I like to dab it instead of paint, because I just find it's better for the glitter to actually stick and come out. Alright, noticing now that a base color would have probably done the trick. It probably would have been best to do a base color, because this is quite thin and you can see through my nail. And me personally, I don't like that look if you can see through my nail. Alright, the consistency is quite thick, which is nice. So what I'm going to do is, because there's a little bit of cleanup that I see that I have to do with this one specifically. I don't know if you guys can see that there. Just let that focus. So I'm going to do the second hand as well. Nice glitters, and you guys can see there my finger. That's just brilliant. Alright, so let me just continue the odd colors. Now that all the odd ones are done, I am going to move on the plain color. Just a nice fun fact, nice side note, I do prefer nail polishes that have a little metal ball inside. I just find that it just helps the nail polish mix better. So just as a note, whenever I go to a shop, it seems a bit weird, but there I am busy shaking nail polishes. Alright, so I generally go quite natural with my nails, but I'm being a bit outrageous and funky this time. I've always loved the consistency of this dark blue in particular. Alright, so that's how we're looking. All very different. It is most definitely good that I am not doing this on a Monday. Otherwise, I might have been just a little bit blue. Apologies for the noise, that is my freezer. It likes to just let me know from time to time that it is indeed working and keeping my food frozen. Perfect. I'm gonna let these dry and then I'll be back for a second coat. I'll see you guys now. Alright, so it's coat number 2 time. I've checked all my nails and I've actually seen that the only one that needs second coats are these two. The rest are full enough. There's no gaps, it's not thin. These two could do with a second coat, but I'm not going to do that for the reason that it's going to get too thick. I don't know if you guys can see the thickness there. It's going to become way too thick, and then the drying time and the thought about smudging is just going to increase. So it's just not. Alright, so I'm using this color again. Yes, this one definitely needs a second coat. Not a third, second is perfect. While I let those dry, I just thought I'd let you guys know what colors these are so that if you really like them, you can go and buy some. So as I said, this is Sinful Colors Shine with a gel tech. Too Cool for Pool. That's quite cool, and that's how the color looks. If you guys can see the color there. Alright, so the next color is Mark Gel Shine. Alright, so this one doesn't have the color at the bottom. It says P635. Sorry about that, guys. I don't think this is gonna focus. We can try. That's no. And then this one also doesn't have a color, but I'm not sure if you can see that the glitter is a bit distracting. Just let it focus. As you can see there, the glitter. So I got this at, it's a sort of a grocer. It's like an all-in-one shop. They have stationery, hardware stuff. I'm trying to think. They've got hair stuff, makeup stuff, from Tupperware to muffin trays. They have all sorts. So I got this there for 10 Rand. Alright, so we're just going to let this dry. And then we are going to do the top coat again. I'm going to leave it for quite a while because I want these two to be completely dry before I go and put on the top coat. The last thing I want to have is that it's not dry, because one piece of advice that I got from a lady who did my nails quite a few years ago is that every layer you stack on top needs to dry. So if the one isn't dry and you're going to keep stacking it, for it to be dry on the top, it needs to dry all the way through. So I don't want to have it that it's a little bit wet and then I go and put more on and then it struggles to dry. So I'm just going to make it dry completely, which is probably going to take a little bit of time considering how much I put on. Hi guys, so my nail video, I forgot to do an outro. We live and we learn, right? So here's my outro. I want to thank you all for joining and getting me nails did. That's how my nails looked. I am very, very happy with them. I absolutely love how they've come out, and I would totally do this again. I actually like the splits and it's really funky. I really enjoyed this nail set, and I'm gonna cry when I have to take it off because I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm probably gonna do pink next because I've done purple, I've done now blue. Maybe I should do pink next. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate all the support. And just remember to subscribe to my channel, tap that notification bell to never miss a video, comment down below on what nails you've done. I'd love to see pictures and to see what your favorite color is. What nails do you love doing and what are your favorite brands? And also remember to subscribe to my page if you haven't already. And once again, thank you for joining. Thank you for being with me through this experience. I really appreciate every single subscriber, every like and every comment. It's really, really nice for a new YouTuber to receive all the support. It's amazing. So have a great one, guys. And join me next time for some nail tips.